Having Becky Hammon as first year coach, how's that been? Like, what makes her great as a head coach? What's y'all relationship like? Et cetera, et cetera. You know?
Oh my gosh, she is a blessing from God. I'd be like, I walk up to her, I'm just like, I'm so thankful for you. She probably thinks I'm crazy. She's just like, she's just so cool. Well, first of all, she's brilliant. Like her X's and O's, ATO's out the timeout, her adjustments, her schematics, what she wants from us. As a player, I think it says a lot, and you guys know this. When you're playing for a coach, half the time I feel like you go into games and you're like, I don't really know what we're doing. Do y'all know what we're doing? Like, I don't really know what we're doing. And as a player, that permeates throughout the team. Like, you're like, yo, are we going under? Are we going over? I don't know. Are we trapping? Everything is very clear. So I think that's number one. Number two is that her expectations are clear and she holds everyone to the same. Asia, me, Chelsea, the rookies, everything's the same. You know what I'm saying? And it's her philosophy is you got two on you, move it. If you're open, better shoot it. That's it. Like it's simple, but it's very clear. And then she's just very positive. She's very empowering. She's very uplifting. Um, and she's just got a little something to her. You know, it's so funny. We were about to play LA yesterday and shoot around. We have a couple people out, so I've been playing a lot of minutes. And she looked at me and she's like, "How you feeling?" I said, "I'm feeling like 40 minutes, baby." And she's like, she's like, "Fuck, you're so effing crazy, blah blah blah." And then during the game, she'll look at me and she'll be like, "You good? You good?" I'm like, "I'm good. You good? I'm good. All right, leave me be. Leave me alone. Leave me alone." Or she'll like in the timeout, she'll drop a play ATO for me to like get a three, and I'll hit it. But like coming out the timeout, she's like, "Kid, you better hit this shit." I'm like, "I got you." And then I hit it. I'll look over at her. I'm like, "You like that? You like that? I like that." She's just a
Yo,
dog. She's just a
yeah.
dog.
So she worth every single penny of that 1 million, huh?
Double it, dog. She's unbelievable.
Y'all think that's good? You think that's a good stepping stone for the popularity of the league, having the coach be or having Becky Hammon? Obviously, you guys are all great, but having Becky Hammon from a monetary standpoint, kind of
Hmm.
be the first one to really get a check like that.
Oh, it's great. It sets a tone. I actually learned some history. So Mark Davis's father
Yep.
paid. I forget who the coach was, but at the time it was like triple what every other coach was making. But it made a point to invest in good coaching,
Yep.
and then other things will follow. And I think that Mark is saying like, listen, we're capped on the player salaries, but don't think that I'm not going to invest in the best I can resource wise for my team because I want to win. I think that says a lot, and I think the league noticed that. You'll see other franchises step up because if you want to win in this league, like you got to figure that out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think the positive in it too is that y'all are winning. You know what I mean? I think that
You're damn
obviously
right.
obviously setting the tone is one thing, but but basketball is it's kind of like a sport that follows trends, and by setting the tone, paying for her to oh, she's back. All right, sorry about that. You cut out for a second. But setting the tone and putting her at that salary, I feel like puts pressure on other teams if they want to get certain coaches or other coaches that have been successful. They're going to have to
Hmm.
compete somewhat, and I think that opens up a lot of opportunities for coaches and aspiring coaches, that want to step into that position like later, whether it be former players or people that are coaching elsewhere too.
I I think it's dope to kind of see him be like that. Seems like he's going to be that Jerry Buss, Dr. Buss version for the WNBA, or at least seems like y'all have enough talent to be that for sure. Cause y'all are fun to watch and y'all got personalities. Like y'all be on the bus doing that wilding out shit and you know what I'm saying. So it's dope. It's dope to kind of see that in the league. But then also, is it tricky from a marketing standpoint to when you overmarket the coach and have a growing
Mm,
league become too much like college? You know what I'm saying? Like where the coaches kind of take front and center, And at the end of the day, you do need the players to be, to be the center stage, I think, from an entertainment standpoint.
I haven't really fully thought about that. I'd have to think about that. I think of as right now, I would pour my heart into. I would pour it all into Becky. I really would, because I will say that I even remember when the Aces hired her, people that had no idea. They're like, "Oh, you play in the WNBA? Who do you play for?" I play for Las Vegas. Oh, you guys just hired that coach. That permeated through sports, right? And so I think that that stuff matters. So any way we can touch people in different buckets, I'll take it.
I think her taking that job as opposed to being the Spurs head coach might be maybe the most impactful thing that could have happened. I think, like I said, I don't know. I be watching the games. I don't know what y'all think. I watch the games and like I'll cheer for, like last year with Sandy Brondello and James Wade. I was cheering for the Mercury one because Bria, but also too because I want to see the women's head coach win over. Like I don't know if that's wrong. It was the same in the NFL. Like where I would cheer for the black head coach to win, something like that. Because I feel, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like that representation is important for the growth of the league as well. I think the entire WNBA should have women's head coaches, women's GMs, all that. And I think, that's, to me, that's kind of how you create equity, is just having a lot of those positions filled by women rather than saying, hey, we can get a man, but, so.